New Extra Charge Hot and Iced Coffee from Dunkin' is made with 20% extra caffeine from green coffee extract, because we could all use a little extra this year. Whether that's an extra boost, some extra boldness, or the drive to go the extra mile, we're extra ready for whatever comes our way and extra excited to take it on. Let's get it done with a medium extra charged coffee from Dunkin' for $2 with 20% more caffeine. And pair it with snackable stuffed bagel minis for an added all-day boost. Order ahead on the Dunkin' app. America runs on Dunkin'. Participation may vary. Limited time offer.
When it comes to your bathroom, the shortest distance between outdated and updated is one click on HomeDepot.com/bath. It's the Days of Doing Winter Bath event. Up to 40% off a wide selection of vanities, faucets, toilets, and more, plus free delivery of all online vanities. From bold new lighting to a fresh new shower, your new bath is closer than you think. The Winter Bath event, online now at HomeDepot.com/bath. The Home Depot, how doers get more done. Valid through March 28th, while supplies last.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, what are you guys up to?
Oh, little weed, you know.
It's the Weedsman Podcast Nugget.
Zippity what?
Ready to drop the bass? Let's drop the bass.
Whoop-de-doo. What does it all mean?
All the random stuff that didn't fit in Friday's show you'll find here.
Oh, okay.
Hey, man. You got a joint?
Got a little bit of refried smell on your boy?
What that mean?
Please, just give me my weed, all right?
Comics.
What'd you get? Anything good?
Some of these are going to have to go eventually.
What, the series?
Yeah. I don't know. There's just so much out there. And I've got to start trimming back my pull list a little bit. It's getting a little out of control.
Too much pull.
There's just, I follow writers, and there's more writers, it seems, these days that are doing multiple books, like across publishers. There's some writers get exclusive deals to like the majors like DC and Marvel.
Oh, okay.
But
exclusive contracts?
Right, but most of them are, where they can't go and work for anybody else. They can't do any creator-owned shit. And that's kind of been the trend, is that, like, creators will come in and work at Marvel and do an exclusive, like, 1 year or 2 year contract with them and build up a fan base, and then they go do an Image book and they make more money than they made at Marvel.
Damn.
For a book that might not even sell as much, because they get better profit sharing off of it, and they own the characters and the artwork and everything. You know, they own all of it.
Right.
Everything that Image does is all creator owned.
I didn't know that.
Image decides if they want to publish it. You got to pitch it to them. They're like, yeah, well, they'll tell you yes or no if they're interested in publishing it. But they don't go, we want a horror book. We want, they don't go out and pitch like, hey, can you do us up this type of futuristic book or something like that? Mm-hmm. They just get pitches and they say yay or nay, and then they get their cut from whatever. There's like a standard fee per book or something like that, I'm sure, and all the profits are split between the artist and writer and everybody else who works on the book, and it's kind of up to them to decide how that gets split up.
Oh, so it's like broken down into tiers, or?
Well, I don't know how they do it. I mean, I'm sure the writers and the artists are still making the majority of the money. But if they decide, like, I want a better letterer, and I'm willing to pay out of my check for it, they will do so. Mm. But, yeah, I mean, if somebody decides, hey, we really like that character, that concept, let's make a movie out of it, they don't go to Image. They go to Jeff Lemire and say, hey, we want to make Gideon Falls a TV show. And they start working out a deal. Whereas if Jeff Lemire was writing the Terrifics for DC and they said, hey, we want a Terrifics TV show. Well, they talk to DC, they work something out, and Jeff Lemire doesn't see any of that. I mean, maybe if he created some characters that were used, some specific characters, that's what you'll see. Like, a lot of guys that'll come in on a book, they will they'll work with an existing team, but they'll introduce new characters. Like Tom King introduced Gotham. Remember those, the boy and girl that dressed in the blue suits and had the like Superman-like powers at the beginning of the series? I showed you a couple of those.
I think you showed me pictures of them.
Yeah. Well, those are original characters that Tom King made up. Now, whether he doesn't have rights over those characters. He doesn't have control over them. But if they're used in a feature film, if they're used in a TV show, then it's very likely that DC will have to pay a little bit extra out to Tom King for creating those characters. Much like how in the credits of many DC movies, you'll see, Batman created by Bob Kane and Bill Finger. And now actually it says Bob Kane, Bill Finger, and presented with the approval of the Bill Finger family or something like that, his estate. And, some goes to, well, now, because most of these creators are dead that created these major superheroes, that goes to their estate. But what's on today's? More Jeff Lemire, like I was saying. This is from Valiant. He's doing Image stuff, he's doing Valiant stuff, he's doing DC stuff. He just got done doing a run of Marvel stuff. This is Bloodshot.
Yeah, it's a classic.
Who they're talking about Vin Diesel.
Why?
For a Bloodshot movie.
Yeah.
I'm like, really?
No.
Huh. I say Justin Theroux. Justin Theroux would make a great Bloodshot.
You want me to play Bloodshot?
Because he kind of has to be like, if Bloodshot was just like a Punisher type character, I think maybe Vin Diesel could pull that off.
Right.
But Bloodshot is more complicated because he really doesn't have control over what he's doing. The nanites that give him his powers, his regenerative powers, and his signature white skin and bloodshot on the center of the chest, those nanites are controlled by an organization.
Like Destro.
Like Destro?
From the G.I. Joe movie.
Is that,
yeah,
was
nanites.
he like, oh, really?
Yeah, in the movie.
The Knights?
Oh, he in
that crappy movie with what's his name?
I don't even know if I watched that. I think I watched like some G.I. Joe movie, like half of one.
He's the dancing guy. Funny when 21 Jump Street. Trying to remember the character.
Dancing guy.
Yeah, he was known for like a lot of dancing.
That's another movie I haven't seen all the way through. Is 21 Jump Street.
Well, he's next to Jonah Hill.
Okay.
I'm trying to remember the actor.
Oh, the pretty boy?
Yeah,
Gambit?
Yeah.
What's his name?
Future Gambit.
Gambit lost another director. I don't think that movie's ever coming out.
Yeah.
It's supposed to start production in a month.
Oh, they're not going to make it.
Mech Cadet U. It's kind of it's a big robots piloted by little kids story.
Okay.
Kind of a trope in
like Robotech?
In like Japanese storytelling. There'll be, think about Godzilla or Mothra or something like that. There was always some like little kid avatar that they had, right? Mm-hmm. Or even Ultraman had the kid that he had like a connection with and would look out for. It's all right, Ultraman will protect me.
Rape while he slept.
No, not at all.
Very much looking forward to issue 2 of Monstro Mechanico, the wooden robot made by Leonardo da Vinci.
Oh, okay.
That may or may not be sentient.
What?
It just went over Mike's head.
Very popular Mr. Miracle series where Mr. Miracle kind of wrestles with the concepts of death.
Okay.
Is he running for a miracle?
Do you know who Mr. Miracle is?
No.
This was a Jack Kirby character. The New Gods? Have you heard of these guys?
No, I
So
haven't.
this all comes from, if you watched the most recent DC movie, Steppenwolf, the Mother Boxes, not Apocalypse. What's his name?
Darkseid?
Darkseid. Yeah, Darkseid, whatever it is.
Yeah.
All these guys, these all come from Jack Kirby's Fourth World. It was this whole world of gods that he created, and Mr. Miracle, or Scott Free, was an escape artist. He could get out of anything. And the kind of a theme for this story is like the only thing that he can escape is death. Or he might even escape death. I think he might even be dead already. I don't know. Who knows? This is actually another Tom King, the guy who's doing the current Batman run.
Jeez. Got his hands in everything.
He is. He is one of the... He's blowing up. Another Jeff Lemire. Told you there's a lot of Jeff Lemire out there. The Royal City. This is cool because a lot of this run of Royal City, this is a story about a family that loses a child when he's young and the fallout from that, and there may or may not be some kind of supernatural things where they all seem to talk to this ghost version of him. And a lot of this current run is flashing back to the 90s, and so they've all been takeoffs of covers. Like, I've had all these albums. One of them was Sonic Youth Goo. I'm trying to remember what the other is. This one, do you recognize it? Can anyone name that cover? Come on, you know this one, Chris.
Isn't it Bjork?
Oh man, you're close. Oh man,
God damn it!
It definitely starts with a P. Album named Dummy.
Portishead.
Yes. Yeah, they did a take on Portishead's debut album, and still their best. They've done some interesting stuff since, but man, that first album is still the best. Moonstruck. My daughter's reading that. Fantasy animals have human dramas. Barbarella, issue 2.
Nice.
Very sexy, super sci-fi shit.
Margot Robbie, I'm telling you.
No.
Margot Robbie. Yeah, I guess so. But she's like, I don't know.
They don't need to remake that movie.
Well, I'm sure they will eventually.
Oh, I'm sure they remake everything.
Power of the Dark Crystal. This is a 12-issue series. It's almost wrapping up. This is one where, like, I really enjoyed the art. I don't know if I'm really into the story, and I haven't kept up with it. They've been just kind of stacked up there, and I think I'm just going to read them all once I have the whole series. Cables, very 90s looking and feeling series, featuring Long Shot and Shatterstar and Blink and many other 90s heroes. Cable is the only X-Men book I think that I'm reading currently. I've dropped everything else.
Just got bored with it?
I'm just not into what they're doing with those characters. It seems kind of aimless. They're doing a whole retread thing now where they're like, well, we'll just start making comics like you used to buy in the 90s, right? You like that. And I'm not against it, and I think it works well in the Cable book, but to just to dig up old villains just for, hey, remember this guy? Oh, isn't it crazy? He's back! Mojo's back! Oh my God, Mojo! So what? I mean, if it doesn't have a good story, then nostalgia ain't gonna save it.
Right.
But that's Marvel's big push, is for this whole legacy push is about nostalgia. If you've seen the ads, they're very throwback type of ads.
Some classic stuff, I'm sure.
I mean, there's some good stuff coming out of Legacy, but it doesn't seem to be anything publisher directed. It's just, they're one of the big two, and they're going to attract big talent. So they're going to, just by playing the odds, put out good content here and there. Right. Yeah.
Remember Adam?
Yes, that's what they're doing. They're like, remember Venom? Wasn't Venom cool?
Remember Slime?
Remember World War Hulk? Remember Civil War?
These things are fun.
So what's going on? What's fun? What's good? Have you seen anything good lately? Have you having good stories?
It's cat maintenance.
Took the cat to the vet.
Oh yeah,
Rory went to that.
It was an adventure.
Nice.
That started on Tuesday, and I couldn't get her into the goddamn cat carrier on my own.
Well, did you think you could?
Yes, and it turns out you can.
That's your first problem. Yeah.
Well, it turned out because one of the things I learned from today is there's officially a YouTube video for everything.
So you looked up how to get a cat into a cat carrier?
Mandy looked up how to get a cat into a cat carrier, and we watched like a dozen videos.
Damn.
That all pretty much said the same thing. You turn the cat carrier facing up, and you have the cat go in feet first.
Yes. Yeah, like ass first.
Yes.
Of. Right, yeah.
No, because the other day I'm like sitting there. It was like a bad Three Stooges sketch, man. And she's like...
It's got her arms spread out like on either side of it.
And then
That's awesome.
And then I closed all the doors except for the one to my bedroom, and then she kept hiding under the bed. And then I'm sitting there.
That's it. Like, once you start the mission and you don't accomplish it the first time around, they're like onto you. And now it's like 10 times harder to even just get them out.
So I'm like I'm prodding at her under the bed with the broom. I get her. One time I successfully get her out. She climbs up on top of the bed, begins to trust me again, and I scoop her up. And then after that, she's like, fuck you.
Yeah.
So then when I'm and I didn't think when I got her out that one time to close the door behind me, so she runs back in there. Then realizes when I get the broom, this time she's onto the broom. Like, fuck you, it's just the broom, and just lets me push her around under the bed while she's laying down.
It's like, this doesn't affect me.
Yeah, it doesn't even run it. She's just laying down like I'm moving her around.
You missed a spot.
She's like curling with her.
Like, at one point I call and push the appointment back. At next point I'm like, Saturday, because that's what someone will be here to help me do this.
Right.
And then...
Need a teammate.
Yeah.
Someone who actually thought it was
good. I watch those YouTube videos because no help at the vet when it's all over to get her back into the carrier.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they're like, oh, yeah, you're done. Just meet us out in the lobby, and it's me and Rory in the room. Like, well, glad to watch that YouTube video.
She's like, yeah, you ready for this again?
Can't you get that stick with the noose on the end of it?
Yeah, I know, right? But yeah, and then the cat is drama queen. The whole time. First of all, get her in the carrier. Thought we were stabbing her.
Yeah.
The sound she's making.
Yeah, so pathetic.
And then the whole time on the way to the vet, like literally, like every 2 seconds. Every 2 seconds. Meow. Meow.
Was she at least good for the vet? Like,
yeah, once she got, she didn't like being in that box. 'Cause once she got out of the box, she was cool. And then when you're back, even going back home, same thing.
Well,
I'm telling her, like, we're going home. Once we've got past the light, I'm like, you can't smell home yet? Even in the driveway. Still doing it. Just, yeah. When I opened the door at the vet, she was skittish coming out, but as soon as I opened the door here...
Oh, yeah.
Just took off.
Yeah.
It's like, you're not going to see
the
me.
The ordeal is over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what did they say? Like, it said it was a rash? She had some, like, she had a rashy spot on her tail.
He initially thought it was fleas. But he's like, well, I don't see any. Because she first asked me, he's like, you ever given her flea treatment? I'm like, no. She lives indoors around 0 other cats.
Right.
But yeah, he looked, he's like, he thought it was fleas, but he looked, like, I don't see any. Vet tech's like, I don't see any.
Yeah, that's good then.
And like, yeah, I was like, never seen any. And then,
I would hate to think that I brought a flea over here and contaminated Rory too. Like, I finally got rid of them on my cats.
Huh. Mm-hmm.
But you know, like, well, especially the vets, they know what to look for. But like, if your cat has fleas, they won't find the fleas first. They'll find the quote unquote flea dust. Mm-hmm. I was explaining this to my daughter last night. She's like, "What's flea dust? Is that like bits of flea?" And I'm like, "Well, bits they leave behind." And she's like, "Leave behind?" I'm like, "Yeah, like stuff that you leave behind, like in the toilet." It's flea poop.
Yeah.
That's what those little specks are. And she's like, ew, gross.
Fleeces, yes.
It's fleeces. Fleeces.
Fleeces. But anyway.
That's his side project, fleeces?
Yes.
No, it should be.
Well, he just said it looks like it's an allergic reaction to something. He's like, maybe environmental. And I just brought up, I was like, yeah, the last 2 weeks has been super cold. Like, she's been in front of the vent a lot. Like, so much I was worried she was going to, like...
Cook herself?
Right.
Hurt herself somehow or make herself ill.
Yeah.
So, he's like, yeah, it's a reaction to something, but she's fine.
Yeah, because there was no sign of, like, any burns or anything like that. Because she had a decent size of skin showing through the...
Oh, yeah.
Like, that... It was a good, like, 1.5 inches long of, like... It would just look red, irritated skin, no fur. Mm-hmm. I've never seen a cat do that without having to, like, scratch... Mm-hmm. Like, if they get fleas and they scratch the fuck out of themselves when they're, like, not taken care of.
But it was... Yeah, he said it was a reaction,
But she's all healthy?
She's all healthy. Checked the up to date on shots. Nice. Did all the tests. Yeah. Everything's cool. Tested the blood.
And he knows, because she's chipped and everything, so he could pull up her record?
Yeah, she's a healthy cat. Yeah. And ran all the diagnostics, too. Yeah, they scanned her and first get her in there.
Wow, right. That's crazy.
She got the chip.
Well, because that's when you said that she was up to date on her shots. Like, how do they know?
No, I got her up to date on her shots.
You just
I enrolled in something where I got to pay like $30 a month or something now.
Yeah,
but it was but put it this way, already paid for itself because I got out of there today was spending like $124. The sticker price and everything I had done to her today was like $530.
Yeah, wow.
Damn.
So whatever this thing is. Yeah, great. It's another monthly bill, but it saved me from having to shell out hundreds of dollars.
Yeah, you got cat insurance
today. Yeah, and it's unlimited office visits.
That's nice.
Yeah, they do like the deworming and all this crap. I got some flea, heartworm, and ear mite protection and all this crap
Nice.
for like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I'm going to have to sign up for something like that. Because one of the cats at Rich's place is indoor-outdoor.
I think I took the car to the shop. Took the cat to the shop today.
Yep.
Yeah.
Checked all the fluids.
Kick the tires.
Yeah.
Get your straight oil change.
Yeah.
No, they're giving a little fish oil supplement, put in her food for her skin.
Ooh,
She's
to
got-
make her skin silky
So
smooth.
she's got hella dandruff. Well, I said it's probably a. Well, Aaron, you remember? She'll face hug the heating vent.
Yeah. Yeah.
She'll literally like try to wrap her paws around it, like I love you so much.
Your heat,
Yeah.
my friends forever.
Oh, my theory the whole time is maybe she had a touch of the. I'm sure we've all. It's been stupid cold since Christmas. The winter dryness.
Yeah.
The winter skin. Mm-hmm. Everything itches.
Oh, I mean, finally it heated up enough so that my lip could heal. I've had like this split on my top lip for weeks now. I've been taking care of it. It's like, it just gets dry, and then I smile, and then it opens up. I'm like, God damn it. And I'm trying to eat my salad. And I'm
You
like,
just
how
taste
can I
blood.
chew this without ever coming in contact with my top lip?
That's
But it's not the blood, it's the salt stings the fuck
Yeah,
out
I
of
had
it.
spaghetti when that happened. Acid just destroyed me.
You can't.
That was awesome.
You couldn't slurp it. You couldn't do the.
Yep.
Okay, I don't understand this trend. People have to be making videos where they're freaking out unnecessarily just in the hopes that they could go viral.
Yeah.
Right?
It's an everyday thing, yeah.
Like this woman, Lauren May, she's playing some sort of trivia game on her phone.
Yeah.
And she wins and she flips out. But what she won was $11.30. Like, that's cool.
Yeah, that's not bad. Nice little pull.
I can't believe. I mean, unless this is just some freak occurrence and this is the first time that she played it, she's probably spent more than that already. So, I don't know. You can't really call it winning when you're gambling unless you start to make back more than what you spent.
Right.
That's.
It'd be the general rule of it, yeah.
But who knows? I mean, maybe she.
I already hate her based on the screenshots.
Well, clearly she doesn't win a lot at this, or else she wouldn't freak out. This
Or
way.
win at life in general.
But she's fucking crying.
Yeah.
Oh no, she's crying because she didn't get it. She's saying, "I didn't get it." She's-
Oh, boy.
And she's
Relax, lady.
jumping up and down.
Calm your tits, lady.
Holy fuck! Did she misplace the comma
I don't
and
know.
think that she won $1,000 or something?
Yeah.
Does she think that she won 11.8 million?
Right.
Or 3 or whatever the fuck it is?
That's what
11.
would warrant that kind of reaction.
Fake.
Hope that dog bites her.
The dog takes a shit on her face.
Yeah, or that.
She's still
$11.
I've never won $11. I've never had $11 before.
I've had free $11 in my life.
I'm guessing that there's alcohol involved and that they were all very giggly before this happened.
Right. Got a liquid supplement there.
It doesn't look fake, but
Over
I don't.
exaggerated.
If she was alone on the toilet playing this game, I doubt she would leap off the toilet and roll around on the ground over $11.30 and win.
Yeah. She went oh, cool. Yeah.
Boy, that escalated quickly.
Is there a second video?
If you just snort it.
I don't know if I want to see what's in the second video.
Hey, man.
No, it's her reaction to all of the shit online.
I'm fine. What if she do? Does she freak out because her video went viral? Now she's going to scream some more?
Yes.
My ridiculous overreaction.
She's going to apologize for it.
Now, what about the world makes you think that?
I was hoping. A man can hope.
Oh,
Stop crying.
What? What did she say?
H cutie of the year. It was this fucking HQ trivia game that everyone's been playing. Stop crying at everything.
Stop whining. Yeah, I feel like that should come. Please.
Quiet.
Yes, thank you, Chris.
Fuck.
Lady, you're having a mental breakdown over that.
I think maybe she's scared of the camera.
Oh, what's wrong?
Get your shit together.
Right. Yeah, that's good too.
Stop crying at everything. It's gonna be a long life for this chick.
Yeah.
Right. Imagine if Hillary got elected. She'd have a stroke.
God. She'd jump up and down.
How was she on election night? Did she have to be hospitalized?
Yes. 'Cause Donald Trump was out to get her.
It might be a Trump supporter. I just want to make America great again. Imagine now Trump's going to tweet it out and be like,
She was so happy for
shout
me.
out to my biggest fan, seeing my reaction to my big win on election night. Here she is.
Like, fuck you, Trump.
If you like this show, please tell a friend. Please follow us on Twitter and like and share us on Facebook by searching for Christopher Media. You can subscribe to all ChristopherMedia.net shows for free on ChristopherMedia.net. Please make sure to rate and comment on all your favorite Christopher Media shows. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
Me, but also you. The Pharaoh fast forwards his favorite foreign film, Powder Donut. Okay, what's my line?
The only line I see here on the script is get options based on your budget with the Name Your Price tool from Progressive.
Oh man, that's a tongue twister, huh? I'm sorry, I'm gonna need a few more minutes. Bulbous Walrus, the Bulbous Walrus.
The Name Your Price tool, only from Progressive.
The owl ran afoul of the comatose coxswain.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Make room for a brand new year and a brand new room. Cozy up with HomeDepot.com for up to 30% off select mattresses and mattress essentials. From pillow top to plush, medium firm to memory foam. Waking up to a wonderful new mattress is the perfect way to make your new bed and your new year. Up to 30% off select mattresses and mattress essentials from HomeDepot.com. How doers get more done. Online only, free delivery on select items $45 or more. Visit HomeDepot.com for more information.